Why do so many marriages today seem to be on shaky ground? It's a question that's been asked more frequently as we take a look at the state of unions in the present day. The unfortunate truth is that divorce rates are soaring. In fact, it's estimated that nearly half of all marriages end in divorce. And for those that do stay together, a significant number report feeling unhappy. Common challenges that couples face are manifold. Lack of communication often tops the list, leading to misunderstandings and a breakdown in the relationship. Infidelity, too, is a major issue that tears many couples apart. Financial problems add to the strain, creating a breeding ground for arguments and resentment. Additionally, the loss of intimacy can leave couples feeling disconnected and discontented. These issues are symptomatic of a deeper problem. Marriage, after all, was originally intended to be a lifelong commitment, a sanctuary of love and mutual respect. But wasn't marriage supposed to be a lifelong commitment, a sanctuary of love and mutual respect? In the Holy Scriptures, marriage holds a venerable position. Let's delve into the biblical values of marriage, starting with the concept of marriage as a covenant. In the Bible, marriage is not merely a contract or an agreement. It's a covenant, a sacred bond between two individuals and God. As we see in Malachi 2, verse 14, "For the Lord was a witness between you and the wife of your youth, to whom you have been faithless, though she is your companion and your wife by covenant." This covenantal relationship emphasizes the gravity and sanctity of the marriage union, a bond that is not meant to be easily broken. Next, we consider the roles of husband and wife. The Bible provides clear guidelines on the responsibilities within a marriage. In Ephesians 5, verses 22 to 25, we read, "Wives, submit to your own husbands as to the Lord. For the husband is the head of the wife, even as Christ is the head of the church. Husbands, love your wives, as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her." This emphasizes mutual respect, sacrificial love, and a sense of duty towards each other, reflecting the relationship between Christ and the church. Finally, we turn our attention to the importance of unity and love. In Genesis 2, verse 24, we find, "Therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother, and hold fast to his wife, and they shall become one flesh." This signifies the unique unity in marriage, as two people become one inseparable entity. Furthermore, in 1 Corinthians 13, often referred to as the love chapter, we are taught that love is patient, kind, and keeps no record of wrongs. It bears, believes, hopes, and endures all things. This is the kind of love that should permeate a marriage, a love that is selfless, enduring, and forgiving. It seems that these time-tested values have somewhat lost their significance in the modern world. So, where does the modern practice of marriage diverge from these biblical values? Let's dive into this by first taking a closer look at modern marriage practices. Today, we see a shift towards a more individualistic approach, where personal happiness and fulfillment are often prioritized over the unity and commitment that are emphasized in biblical teachings. This shift is largely influenced by cultural evolution and societal changes that promote freedom of choice, personal growth, and independence. While these are certainly valuable aspects of modern life, they may sometimes conflict with the selflessness and sacrificial love that biblical values advocate for within the context of marriage. The Bible paints a picture of two becoming one, a deep intertwining of lives where each person seeks the good of the other above themselves. Meanwhile, today's society often encourages us to prioritize our own needs and desires, potentially leading to discord and dissatisfaction within a marriage. This divergence in values may contribute to the challenges many couples face today, such as lack of commitment, infidelity, and the increasing rates of divorce. In addition, the biblical emphasis on lifelong commitment and unconditional love can feel overwhelming in an era where change is the only constant and instant gratification is often sought. Yet, these biblical principles have stood the test of time for a reason. They offer a framework for a strong, enduring bond that can weather the storms of life. Perhaps the key to a successful marriage lies in embracing these timeless principles. To sum up, the state of marriages today is a complex issue influenced by many factors. We've explored how biblical values, such as commitment, mutual respect, and love, often contrast with modern practices, which may contribute to the high failure rate of marriages. By aligning more closely with these timeless principles, couples could potentially fortify their bond and increase the longevity of their union. In the end, the success of a marriage may very well hinge on mutual respect, understanding, commitment, and love. Principles that are as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago.